Hi, I'm Dr. Isaac Alexis from the Slim Samurai Group 84, helping you to slash through sickness and offering you a slice of health and wellness. Today's topic is a continuation, part 5 of mental health, 5 steps to mental tranquility, oils of peace. Once again, on my mental health topic, it's 5 steps to mental tranquility, oils of peace. We're still on the 4th step, namely food. Before I continue, don't forget to click on the subscribe, click on the notification bell, click on the like, comment so I know what to talk on for future topics, and share this with 25 of your friends. Now, we're going to continue our discussion on diets that can improve depression. Now, in my prior video, we were talking about omega-3 fatty acids. Just by themselves, very carefully listen, just by themselves, they may not be efficacious enough as monotherapy for depression, suggesting that we combine them with other interventions and modalities. Now let's look at food in more detail. Fish with red flesh, for instance, salmon, mackerel. I've had all those fish, being that my grandfather was a fisherman in the Caribbean, Grenada and Trinidad, and other family from Jamaica, West Indies. Now, fish with red flesh are an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids. Let me repeat that. Fish with red flesh are an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, namely salmon, namely mackerel. Omega-3 oils are fatty acids in which EPA and DHA are the 2 most useful components. The long chains of unsaturated fatty acids from omega-3 oils are critical for health as they decrease cholesterol levels and clean fatty deposits in the arteries. But omega-3 oils can also enhance insulin receptor signaling in the brain and cognition, especially in the area of the hippocampus of the brain. Omega-3 fatty acids were evaluated with and without SSRIs, namely fluvoxamine. Now you may be asking, what did those findings, Dr. Alexis, reveal? Great question, my Slim Samurais and Samurettes. The findings showed a significant difference compared with treated fluvoxamine alone in improving depressive symptoms. When you combine the SSRI and fluvoxamine, there were much decreases in depressive symptomology overall when combined with those omega-3 fatty acids. Now, among women in the U.S., depressive symptoms were examined in relation to the intake of omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids. Now, very important, listen carefully, higher intakes of omega-3 fatty acids over omega-6 fatty acids were associated with decreased risk of heightened symptoms of depression. Low EPA levels, which is one of the omega-3 fatty acids, are found to be associated with traits of aggression with patients suffering from major depressive disorder and that had a history of substance use disorder. Very important to note that. Now, let's look at the evidence in adolescents. In adolescents that were placed on a selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor, SSRI, and their depression was very resistant to treatment, more oftentimes than not, there's a huge DHA omega-3 fatty acid deficiency in their diet. This can be improved with fish oils, which helps in increasing the long-chain omega-3 fatty acids in the diet and will actually boost SSRI antidepressant effects. Now let's look at another source of omega-3 fatty acids, this time one that is plant-based. It's called edamame beans, EDAMAME. And edamame beans I love. I usually cook this with brown rice. When I create a Jamaican brown rice with my Jamaican jerk chicken, I have edamame beans that I put in my rice in addition to placing split peas as well as carrots, some kale, sometimes leeks and bok choy, all great sources of prebiotics, omega-3 fatty acids, thereby improving the ratios of my omega-3 fatty acid intake and my omega-6 fatty acid intakes, preferably increasing the ratios of omega-3 to omega-6, decreasing cytokines that are pro-inflammatory that would lend itself to depressive episodes. Just the other night when I had some fish, a red-fleshed seafood, I was feeling ho-hum, like, whatever. But after I had that fish, my mood improved fivefold. I had more energy. I was able to do my daughter's homeschooling with her. We were doing Spanish. I was teaching her how to say Buenos tardes. And even though it was 7 o'clock in the evening, after I had my fish meal with salmon, I felt like it was not Buenos tardes, good afternoon, or Buenas noches, good evening. It felt like a Buenos dias, a good morning. I had more energy. I had clarity of mental acuity. I felt more engaged in the home studies. Definitely mental cognition was improved tenfold. And so this omega-3s in seafood really works wonders. Now, edamame beans have 0.28 grams of ALA. Now, ALA is the precursors of EPA and DHA. Now, my samurais and samurettes, you may be asking me, what in the world, Dr. Alexis, is ALA? And I'll say to you, great question. ALA stands for alpha-linolenic acids and commonly is the precursors of EPA and DHA. Now, we've been talking about EPA and DHA, and now you're asking, Dr. Alexis, what in the world is EPA stand for? Great question, my samurai and samurettes. EPA stands for eicosapotenoic acids. DHA stands for doxahexanoic acid. I know. It's a tongue tire. Imagine saying that 10 times. Now, EPA, believe it or not, was found in one study to reduce the number of hot flashes in premenopausal women. Now, as an example, when my mother was going through her menopause around, I want to say, age 53, and she would have these very, very, very sudden mood swings. Not only did my dad know that when he came home from work, even though she was home all day, he better not have said, "Lady, what are you doing all day?" Oh, she'd have gave him a Bruce Lee kick in the throat and probably knocked the tooth out. He humbly went to the kitchen and cooked some Trinidadian chicken and rice and beans. And quite frankly, he's a better cook than her. Sorry, Mom. Don't kick me out of the will. But that Trinidadian chicken, peas, brown rice, oh my word, is delicious. Like nothing I've ever tasted. And they don't use a ton of ingredients either. Thank God for her hot flashes, because it made my pops cook a lot of good, delicious meals, because he knew not to tell her that you, lady, better have my dinner ready. But anyway, not only did he avoid her, so did I. And not only did I clear the room when she was feeling down in the dumps, down in the deep blues from her hot flashes, I cleared the house, if not the neighborhood. And if not the neighborhood, I cleared the entire city, hanging out with friends, some 20 to 30 miles away, out of the city, just to make sure that I didn't get on her last nerve. From what I hear, hot flashes ain't no joke. But one of the constituents of omega-3 fatty acids, icosapentaenoic acid, can help minimize, reduce the number of hot flashes. Hot flashes, there's a lot of anxiety, sometimes depression, and EPA can go a long way. Omega-3 fatty acids can go a long way in helping bring on mental tranquility that you and your family rightfully deserve. Don't forget to click on the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell under the subscribe, send us 25 your friends, comment as well below in this video so I know future topics that you would like me to talk on. I'm Dr. Isaac Alexis from the Slim Samurai Group 84, helping you to slash through sickness and offering you a slice of health and wellness. God bless.